Can't see. What is that? I don't know. Eyes are going, I guess. Coming to the end of round number 1. Looked like a Barraza round to me. Knocks the redhead back. And action heats up a little bit towards the end of round number 1.
I just want to let you know this is for the ABF America Super Welter.
Round number 2 coming up. Who will make adaptations? The aggressive right-hander coming at the lefty. Is he going to be asking Jorge to fire some quick counters? Move more? I think he might ask him to move more. Start of round number 2. Barraza wants to bring a little boxing glory to Colombia. You heard, he says, I'm a boxer puncher. Got power in both hands, and he likes to make the opponent miss his shots. Or he's a good fighter, he said. I'm on a different level. Plan on ending this before the 5th. I'm reminding you. This is round number 2. Hook connects. And he's in control. Is Mr. Shocking Pink. Knocks back Jorge. It was a balance issue, wasn't it? The crowd wasn't sure. Counter left hand and decent hand speed. Surprised Barraza a little bit from Jorge. Jorge looks to me a little undersized, like, this is a guy suited for a lower weight class if he was really, carving down, whereas Barraza looks, pretty compact and like this class fits him better, maybe. Good hand speed. A good rip to the body with the right hand from the redhead. And he's busier in this portion of the frame. A little inside work from Barraza. They're both intending to get work done inside. Tit for tat. I show you. No, I show you. We're going to work in this trench for a little bit. Distance is tightened up. Attempt at the showy uppercut. Misses wide. And a 3-punch combination from Jorge. A nice slick little boxing here. And a right hand clank pretty good for Barraza. I think Jorge felt that one. And the body work. You're seeing the power from Barraza, both hands. Attempt at timing counters. And a good rip to the body from Jorge. Good action round. 30 seconds remaining in round number 2. Barraza trying to exert that power edge. And Jorge is coming back, absolutely answering properly. Trainer's not going to have anything to bitch about in regards to that. And the right hand tagged him pretty good, but he answered with a rip to the body. 10 seconds remaining. Attempt at hooks. Wild swing from each. Jorge wants to finish the round, and a right hand hurt him. Right hand buzzed him. Barraza sensed it. Right hand buzzed him just a wee little bit. Maybe we got a replay on that. Yeah. Round 3. Yep. Gonna be some asked for adjustments, I think, to ramp it up. Sensing the momentum was piling up, and Jorge is going to be ripe for the taking in this round, possibly. So, Barraza, expect him to tighten up the distance, maybe, even more, get busier, sit down in the shots a little bit more. You saw with that attempt at a right hand. bring your Sunday best. You know, if you're firing 8s before, now 9s, setting up, trying to set up blinding jab, maybe come with the right hook, sort of hook on the ear. That succeeded a little bit. And he mixes his punches up pretty good. Does Barraza. Now, how's he going to do on that Munguia undercard if he gets the W here? Against Roca, who is that? 17-0, 17-1. Barraza would be the underdog in that one. And he's owning this round so far. I meant to look up what his nickname means. Round number 3. Attempt at turning the tide a little bit. Rips to the body for the redhead. Interior work from both. A scoring shot from Garcia. The right uppercut attempt from Barraza has missed a couple times. Going to go back to the well on that one or no? Final minute, round number 3. Proceeding. Slips that right hand lead. Does Barraza. And he's in control. I'm tempted to say total control. Pretty much complete. Punches low, punches high. Mixing it up. And that right hand staggered Garcia just slightly. Barraza picked up on it though. Garcia firing and Barraza seeing what's coming at him. Not too worried. Not too worried at all. Confident, comes back with a right hand. And Garcia trying to stick in it. End of the round. Good sportsmanship from the two. So this is our final. That much nastier. We'll see. Got to do it in this round 4. I think he's going to do it. Ramp it up because he knows, he remembers what he said. Stepping it up. A little more ferocious. And then that's going to force Jorge to do the same, I think, to stay alive. Oh, nasty body shot, right hand, right on the belly button. And more body work, headshots piling up. And there's Jorge having to answer. He has to answer or he just get chewed up. Because it is happening in this round. Barraza just elevating it. 10% maybe. 5-10%. And he's getting some work in too. There's a skill set edge. He knows he can work on a couple different things a little bit, knowing that quote-unquote harder fight is coming in a couple weeks. So and Martin certainly give him a decent account of himself. Nothing to be ashamed of. He's tried to go to the body to slow Barraza down. He's just a little undersized, honestly. Barraza's, again, looks like weight class disparity is in play. Yeah, his last fight, Jorge was, there you go, he was 144 in his last fight, 153 yesterday for the Barraza weigh-in. And against Bagoria in the 2018 clash. He was 141. So, been fighting a while. 2010, he was a lightweight. Yeah, 36. So, been doing this a while. Debuted in 2006. So, long-time campaigner, shall we say. And Barraza now clicked into a mode where he's not in cruise control in a bad way, but just supremely confident, doing what he wants when he wants, mostly. And he knows he's winning rounds, winning this round. And those were pretty nasty shots there, but he's not, pressing on the gas and trying to steamroll, run over Garcia. And he's still staying, 6 have come via stoppage, so it's not like I'm going out on a crazy limb here. This is an 8, and it's staying an 8. Yeah, it's that little. It's not even a pot. It's just a little extra skin, shall we say, on Garcia, indicating that he's better suited for a little bit lower weight. I think he could be 140, And so he doesn't really have the power, I think, to put any kind of fear of God into Barraza, and that's going to be a problem. Maybe not if you're a master boxer and can make up for in volume what you lack in power, but it's a hard ask. Barraza does have a little pop in both hands. You don't necessarily want to stereotype because it's not always the case, but Colombians are known for liking to be conclusive. Big fans of power punching, I would say. That's in the ethos, that's in the teaching DNA of the tutors over there, many of them. And this is round number 5, midway through. Friday night at the Fights in Melrose, Mass. Barraza, our headliner, stepping it up here a little bit. 3 punches were before it would be 2. Sticking around there and staying in the pocket, trying to put together, a number of shots and placements to activate the stoppage. I would say Barraza's power it's solid, but it's not like, hardcore bomb thrower, grenades in both hands. His power is solid. But he's not, he's not going to make guys soil the trunks coming to the ring, but he can take people out. Because he buzzed Garcia a little bit there 20 seconds ago. Looking to rip with a right hand to the body. Coming around with a right hand around the high guard, the rear guard, left hand of Garcia. So right hook's working on the lefty. Indicates he's got pretty solid hand speed, I think. He's a smoothie. Again, I would say pretty much total control. Piano on the head, a surprise piano on the head of Barraza. And it's not easy to surprise someone with a piano. It's a big object. You're going to be aware of it dropping down, so not an easy task in the least. Tomatito. It's looked pretty good for having been off for 2 years of live fights, right? Seems like he's had enough gym work to get ready for this. Yeah, but, that's a pro's pro for you. He's been doing this since 2006. So, sometimes I would say there is less of a propensity to have rust be a factor when you just have so much experience. But less so when you're 36 years old. The likelihood is greater that rust is going to be a problem. So, point being, Garcia's fought pretty effectively, pretty well, and hung in there and given a good effort for the watchers. And he's getting pushed back now, though. And Barraza is, ripping shots. That was a knockdown, but was it kind of a push? Or regardless, it was a knockdown. Finishing count of 8, make sure that Garcia is okay, and action restarts. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the last round? Barraza is acting like he wants it to be that. Yeah, and Garcia's getting on the bike. He's on the unicycle, going this way, that way, and down he goes on his butt. That landed hard and clean and took him pretty much off his feet. That's the second knockdown of the round. Referee going to be taking a hard look. How much more can Garcia take? Is it going to be stoppage win in round number 6? I bet it is. Barraza really foot on the gas, both feet on the gas. Garcia's trying to open up and answer, but he's really getting steamrolled. And just then, the right hand lands, and he's fighting, but he's opening up. He's taking risks because he has to, because he's in a fight, coming forward, trying to rip, but he's just undersized. Not in the heart department. Bless him, he's moving forward. Stubborn cat. Keeps going with that right hand to the body and slick little right hand up top. Just not enough oomph on it. And Barraza says, all right, you expended some of that energy. Now I'm going to take out some more energy on you. Too late, maybe. End of the round. Garcia did really well to make it to the end of the round, for sure. Total props to him. Certainly earning his check. We're going to see the first knockdown. Thank you, Mike. Coming around, snaking with the right hand. Combinations, 3 punches, 4, 5. Just too much. Garcia bowled over. He says, no, come on. Wait, what? No, what was that? That wasn't. This card girl is a card. I'm not sure what she's saying, but she's having a whole lot of fun. Oh, and look at Garcia in the corner there. Slumped over. He's going to come out for the next round, though. I was wondering if maybe he was going to say, that's it. And there's Barraza. Has to know that he's in. Total control. Not total, because Garcia was answering. Last portion of previous round, did well to come back and say, no, I'm in this for a little while more. I don't know if he thinks, he's definitely going to make it to the end. I think there's some dubiousness because he's gotten on that bike, on that unicycle, and pedaled a little bit harder last 3 rounds. And you see him stumbling there a little bit. It's nearly all she wrote. Garcia is moving, and it's not panic exactly, but it's close. It's the way you move when you've just taken hard, clean shots and really not keen on taking more. Swing and a miss with the right hand. Barraza, big unicycle pump from Garcia. And I think he just wants to make it through end of the fight. He'll have to fight to do that, though. Will not be able to use the movement, the evasion techniques to get to the end of the sessions. Power coming from Barraza. Oh, he's totally relaxed. I'm not saying his target practice, but not much in the way of answering from Garcia. He's moving. Not punching, or even just punching. Could this be it? Will Barraza score the stoppage? And BoxRec have it. Stoppage 7 for his 23rd victory. Over a minute remaining. Barraza going to the body to try to soften, drop the hands, and come upstairs. And Garcia moving. Back to the ropes. 2 years off. Oh, he's had to work hard. And answering still. Under a minute remaining. Now he's slowed down and he's static. He stopped. Is he just too tired? That's not going to be good. But then he comes back and answers with counters. Gotta be suck and win. Gotta be just really pretty dead legs. He's buying some time though. Mutual clinch session. Both of them maybe liking that. 20 seconds left in round number 7. This is Throwdown Sports. That's the platform. Down and Dirty 2. That's the series. Down and Dirty. Barraza wants the guy to go down. And he's just being stubborn as Garcia. Good action to end the 7th. And they hug. Well, is that the 8th? Is my math off? No, there is one more. There is one more. Isn't there one more? Yes, there is. He didn't know. He's like, it's over, right? They both thought it's over, right? Not over. To the portly lady sings. Round number 8. Does Barraza get the stoppage? Garcia saying, one more round. Don't suspect that I'm going to win, but I would like to go the distance because I have pride. And Michael Reyes probably giving direction on how to finish him off, or is he just saying, no, smart box your way and get the W on points? Maybe we'll ask him afterwards. 8th and final round. Garcia is like, oh man, yeah. Let me stretch a little bit. Getting a little extra time is the corner man and Garcia conspiring, and you can't blame him at all. All's fair in love and war, and in the final round of a hard frickin' fight, which you've taken punishment. That's the drama for me. Oh, yeah. Is he going to make it out? I think there was a left hook to the body. And Garcia's like, oh, Jesus, how much time? How much time? Oh, he's about done. He's about done. He's turning away. He's not even wanting to really commit to full. Oh, that's it. Right hand slapped and smacked. Oh, Barraza's really trying to finish it. Yeah, he is. And the body language from Garcia. Oh, he's tired. And he goes down, and it's not a knockdown. It's pure fatigue. And he looks to the ref, and he's like, can you give me a hand up? Shit. He's turning around, and he's just trying to buy a little time. Again, cannot blame him at all. And Barraza's like, nah, I'm not letting you off the hook, bro. I respect you, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down he goes again, and that's it. No, that's not it. No, it was a slip. It wasn't a slip. I was knocked down. Garcia wants this to be over. He just does. But his pride is, speaking still to him. I feel like almost anything can be putting him down. And then now he fights back. But he's taking those hard, clean shots. No bueno. No bueno. I wouldn't say that the ref should pull the plug on it, but the body language, it's clear. Now he finds some energy for some unicycling. Oh, hard clean shots. I want him to last. I want him to make it out because he wants to. And Barraza does not want him to. Tomatito. I'm just gonna say, make it, Tomatito. Finish the fight. Is Barraza gonna lay off a little bit and not let him, but just kind of not coast, but almost coast? Maybe. And Garcia answering, coming back, 10 seconds remaining. You earned your check, kid. You really did. Big props to you. Big props to you. But you lost. But you handled yourself like a person of character. Zero doubt. Barraza will get the win. And props to Jorge Martin Garcia. Solid main event. Solid main event. No ending, final disposition, not really debatable. Pretty much knew Barraza was in control from early on. But Garcia made him work. And, this might be good for Barraza for his upcoming fight with Roca. You got a full... Or no, he actually probably would have liked to get him out early because he's fighting, is it November 17th? The Munguia? I think it is. And tabulations are being done by the judges. They don't even have to really make sure that the math all adds up. I mean, they will, but we know what it's going to be. It's going to be Barraza 23-1. Multiple knockdowns scored. And I'm going to give, I wish we could give half wins on BoxRec. Because Jorge Martin Garcia deserved at least half a win for showing that character. There's the promoter Michael Reyes up in the ring. He said he wanted to come back and do a little wrap over here. Give a little overall assessment. Good wins from Sean Bay. Paulino looked good. Ventura lost. Morales won. Johnny D, DePina, and Hines won. And Barraza now, I believe, will get the win. Let's get the official. Here it is.
Needs to come.
ABF title. It's going home with someone. That's not Garcia.
Yeah.
You guys can go to nyfights.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
later.
after 8 hard-fought rounds here at the Melrose Memorial Hall, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Dan Fitzgerald scored the bout 79-70. Judge Steve Weisfeld scored the bout 80-69. And Judge Gary Litchfield scored the bout 80-69. All three in favor of... And now the new ABF Continental America Super Welterweight Champion. De Barranquilla, Colombia, Jeovanis Barraza.
Jeovanis Barraza, as expected, takes that ABF belt and finds sportsmanship. Yeah. Props to you both. Ah, look at that. What a sport. What a sport. Try to knock each other's heads off. 8 rounds. And then ultimate respect. Mutual respect. Jorge